Yo, it's Viral Industries, and then we're back again with another quick video. So, a lot of my videos, I know some of y'all are like, why does he post periodically, like throughout the 1 to 3 days? Throughout those days, I usually be working or doing stuff, towards goals in my life. So I'll be like mastering a goal in my life, basically, which we all do basically in our daily grind and efforts. So, I'll be chilling with family or something like that. But during those days, like I'll be coming up with topics, coming up with stuff, and in the process, I'll be making videos. But that's beside the point. What I'm trying to basically say here today is, and I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet, because that's what I was just saying. The videos are getting chopped, and YouTube sometimes won't let me post them, or the editing services I use sometimes won't let me make the video how I want to make it. But sex costs money, so any type of sexual attraction or anything that you feel as though that you're going to gain from a woman, from self-improving yourself. I see a lot of guys like in the comments and stuff like that, and I even know a couple of people like they're really into self-improvement. They're really into basically mastering a certain level of life, and it's like people that's not the Tyrone Chads and Pookies and Ray Rays and stuff like that and all that shit you guys like to get into. They try to, like, it's like the people in the middle category, not the non-select guy, but the people in like the middle category. They're obsessed with it, overly obsessed with it, to the point that they realize that just, bro, like, sex costs money, bro. And the reason why you're probably not the Tyrone and Chad and all of these other guys is because you're not paying enough money for sex. Those guys, and you're like, well, why would I pay enough more money when I want to pay less? No, that's where the looks factor in that. That's why they're that's why they say they're Tyrone, Chads, Pookies, and Rays. They don't have to spend that much. So the better you look, the less you will have to spend. Either way, sex costs money, and that comes from you first. You have to get yourself in order, get the gym membership, or whatever you feel like you need to tone your body. You have to, have the job or whatever. You have to have the income, obviously. Then you have to buy the things, the scents, the fragrances, and the things that you need. And then you have to, what I'm saying, however you pay your bills or whatever, so you could get into the bed with that woman, whether it be a room or whatever you have, or a house or whatever, your car, your bills, basically. All of that is done for a woman. Imagine if it was no women here. Do you think all men will be doing this stuff? As men that we say is non-select and whatever, they don't even do these things. And there's women in the world. You see what I'm saying? Like, they just totally giving up. That's why women have such a all right, so say this, right? If a man's wife dies, and in like 2 weeks later he's like still mourning her death, like, or a month later, all right, I'll give women a benefit of the doubt. All right, like a year later, this guy's still mourning that woman's death. His wife just died a year ago. He's still mourning her death, and like the women around him that that might be sexually attracted to him, that might know him, you know what I'm saying, that want to do that to him or whatever, because women have those same feelings. And he's not making an advance on them, like they would feel internally that he's like rainbow, like he, you know what I'm saying, like he's rainbow. He don't want to make an advance on me, and it's been like a year since his wife died. Like, and this could be that female's, his wife's, his widow wife ex. It could be her friends. It could be his widow wife's literally friends, like for lifetimes. And then they feel like if he's not making an advance on them, they would feel some type of way, especially if they're not in a relationship and he knows that, and all type of shit. Like, women take relationships, like, in their mind, like a woman dresses up a relationship, like a woman would dress up a relationship with a man And on the other side of the spectrum, the man's side, he doesn't even value her. He doesn't even respect her. He doesn't even care about her being. He's in a whole married relationship with another woman. But in the woman's mind, that's, basically wrecking the home. She's thinking they're gonna get married. They're already married. Like, in her mind, she's what they call digmatized. And when women get to that certain type of variable and that certain type of point, is really just, it's not even their mental anymore. It's literally like, you know how they say men are thinking with their dick, like women think with their pussies too. I hope y'all know that. And one thing that they pussies crave is money. If you do not have the funds, you aren't going to have fun, because all of your money and stuff is going to generate what she does with Tyrone, Pookie, and Ray Ray and all this other shit. It don't. All right, so these dudes don't literally be paying for trips for these women, or giving these women money, and then they go on a trip and leave them on a girls' night, on a girls' trip. That's what they do. And they give the money to these dudes. And these dudes be like gigolos, strippers, all types of weird shit they be doing. And they get the money from the women. Just like hoes. But for bitches though. We have male hoes, bro. We have male. And just because them dudes can be a Tyrone, Pookie, Chad, and Ray Ray and all that stuff in the looks department, but they'll make a certain amount of money where a woman could feel like she can obtain that. And then what I like to call these dudes are beta beasts. At the end of the day, they're just a beta beast. They seem beastly, and they might talk loud and do all this other stuff, but really at the end of the day, they're just beta. They really don't have the mental capacity of a 7-year-old child, but they get money from women and they get sexual relations from women easily because